Omen out for the B-side hole, and it's already not worked at all. Sentinels clean push into the B-side, and they will have it in the bag.
I mean, this is pretty much gifted access. There was no bouncer waiting back there on the side of B, and now it needs to be the retake capability coming in from Team Solo Mid. As Sentinels have all the info and all the time in the world to just play as careful and patient as they'd like to. There comes the Omen smoke, and dapr just waits until he has the right kind of peek for it. In the meantime, Wardell finds one. hazed is joining that party, and TSM is starting with the retake capability. Left, right, and centers, the players were joining, and Sentinels only can rely onto two, but that is going to be the side for making it work. Sight just being seen, dapr with 4!
Hyperless B hold on square.
Yeah, that's a very good point you're having. Cypher always is very capable of doing so. ShahZaM fought the walking slowly sideways to pay off. Oh, that could have worked. Nope.
Just 1v1 challenge.
You can't do it like that. In the meantime, sinatraa finds hazed as he joins the site with the fuse. More or less high ground, can't help him right there. Shot whiff, but this is the ult that might make the difference. Wardell is whiffing shots he would usually hit when he's sleeping. And Sentinels gotta make it work right now only with 2. But we've seen in the past that this combination can make it work quite well. Now it's even equalized. And that site becomes vulnerable. Finally Wardell hitting a shot. That's the first. The second still not granted. dapr is hitting another one. And this means that this is a big opportunity to get a 5th. Again and again and again, they find a way to deny access. They find a way to deny any possibility of a defuse. But this time, Drone might get it.
I'm holding my breath, but I think he's got it. Drone on that final retake. I just want to call on play that slow. They're going to shove through mailroom first, then he's going to punish the shot.
There you see hazed joining, a perfect slow orb, but zombs is falling, and now it's down to Wardell to hold every one of those individuals up from getting any further access. Saying so, ShahZaM again. He took another one down with that one, and suddenly it seems like that operator is paying off. Wardell's fast movement is giving him another extra life, as TSM might have just found a brilliant round. As our main focus is definitely shifting towards a site. ShahZaM needs to do a lot of work, and that is Cutler down. ShahZaM just continues to do so. He seems to be a big fan of the Ghost, as it's time to stop there. Was a little too greedy, but tried to hold him up a little longer. It depends if Sentinels got the wonderful grenade in the hands of their race. That could make a difference. Saying so, there it is, and sinatraa exactly knows what he's doing with that. Gets a bit of a heal, and now could become the pivotal tool to that retake, as I'm not quite sure if they know about the player who will pop out of window any second soon. That is Brimstone, who takes down 6. So Subroza does the job in the end with a triple, and intel for an early rotation or not.
Wardell's onto the site, and there is no vision on him, but dapr times that peak perfectly. He's just going to keep holding that alley even as he's saged out. This is now a retake game, but he's going to time his push very quickly.
And in combination with what sinatraa delivers, Sentinels might just get the defense working for themselves. hazed is getting caught on the flank, and now it's time for Drone to start something about it. That must be a disconnect.
Did he not hear?
No, what?
He didn't hear it. He didn't hear the initial.
Considering his overall statistics in past tournaments. And now it's time. It's all coming down to B. One blast pack landed, the second one as well. And the rotation should be immediate right now for Sentinels. As the ult, though, becomes a bit of a problem. They say so. Sick finds one. Sick joins and goes for more. TSM only down to breach. And this, in this scenario, means that Drone falls. And the 13th...
Taking the attack first.
So, the control that they're looking for is very obvious, and zombs-wise it would be very surprising. sinatraa, in the meantime, Reyna makes it work, and they find one frag after another.
God.
This is just nasty slaughter over there onto Garage. As they come out of it, there's more and more to find. Beauty. TSM, they take their time here, TJ. Very patient, very slow, and it's all coming down to mid right now.
Shoving forward, I love that. Because they get so close to the bottom of mid so fast, they catch TSM off guard, find 2 for 1 in the trade. Very low HP on hazed as well.
very much indeed, but how in God's name did he have any vision on sinatraa there? Taking out the star of Sentinels, and suddenly it might just all go over to the side of C, where 30 seconds left on the clock could work quite well for them, as nobody holds that position. It's a matter of time until Sentinels should realize what's happening. There comes the first rotation. Wardell goes fast, Wardell goes on site, and this is C belonging to TSM for the moment. As the plan goes for long, it's time to retake this one.
I'm just really impressed with Wardell this round. He's pretty much single-handedly brought them back into it, and dapr is here to send him out of it. This will be a long hold against, and that fire completely cancels the possibility of shumps. They can isolate Heavy.
No, they do so. And the ShahZaM once more makes it work with the classic. The defenders win.
Sentinels.
It very much does. In the meantime, frags are coming in left, right, and center. Brilliant job by dapr, as TSM can only rely on to 2, and just a few seconds have passed. With that being said, the C side seems to become their main goal, as Sick is moving away from it. He placed the wall, but it's not made out of concrete. It's just ice, and this one is melting anytime soon.
Very, very fun. Sorry, I'm just catching up on what you just said, Vincent. Does that imply concrete melts? I'm gonna get back to you on that. Very, very clean positioning from Sentinels. They know what's going on here, so they're gonna wait, not re-enter immediately. Wait till they have 3 players here. Then push
blocking sight.
And as you see right there, Wardell realizes that he needs to move out of the flames. Sentinels still got a quite massive obstacle coming their way. That operator is such a dangerous tool in the hands of Wardell. So his movement is somewhat limited. Here comes the ult. Wardell trying to make it with the jumps. Can he deny the fuse? dapr knows
how their balance would work out, and it turns out it is literally Cypher solo A. Strap the
My eyes
this is what makes a good Cypher. Tripwire for a 3 frag, even when you smoke. And that is right now causing a bit of trouble. Nobody even knows where everybody is. And Sentinels only got 2 options to make this work. Let me correct it. It might be just one anytime soon. As Wardell walks around the sites, dapr falls, and this means... We'll take a look at that. The bomb is just absolutely changing directions. And this could be a quite good one here for Sick, as he can make it work whatever way he likes. He changes up pace.
Oh, I like that ice wall.
That's the fake wall,
I
right?
really like that ice wall. Obviously they can get through that, but they have to sound cue him, so he can bait it. He doesn't peek this, ideally, and then waits till the sound cue of them fighting. Ice wall
this is so
does
good.
that.
This is so good. This is enjoyable from Sick. He outplays them, knows where the bomb is, and just needs to do 1 or 2 shots here on the remaining Sova. Just right now waiting for the right peak. Jiggle and jiggle. There comes the defuse in. Once more has been aborted, and Sick keeps on playing. He keeps on playing games. It's him reloading, but it's not being Sick. Sick, do something about this, please. It's 1 more shot, and this man might just save the day. My God, Sick.
Nowhere to run!
Now, the ult comes our way. dapr takes out Wardell. Subroza replies, and Drone also finds ShahZaM. TSM with a few quite nice bits for the moment. Sentinels still gonna make it work with just a duo, as A site might be not the right choice for the moment. They still commit to it, or seemingly do so.
Here is the shove onto a defended site. Sentinels committing the rifle.
That means sinatraa gotta do it on his full aggression over onto C. Is it gonna work this time? Immediate revives coming in. TSM, they're back on the 4v4, but the C side has been taken in the process. sinatraa is on his ult. TSM, they might have the jet ult, that might work fine, but low HP is not really beneficial there. They still go for it anyway, and that is Wardell falling. They know where also Cutler is standing.
I know exactly.
And this means TSM only down to 2, but there's the info. There is the ult from Cypher that could be so goddamn useful to it, as they gain all the information they need to. Drone just pushes through, can't take out ShahZaM. Cutler is gonna possibly do it. It's only down to him, but there is an orbital to strike.
For hellfire!
And that's just nasty. This is paying too much
Spent
time.
early,
This is
though.
costing him too much.
That was spent early. That could actually lose this.
Not necessarily. Not at this point anymore.
okay.
Under no circumstance.
Very well played. Sentinels